one particular person. He works at Trinitas. You know, it's not. His name is Ben. I forget what his name is. It's a black guy. It's a black man. I call him man because he's an adult. He's over the age of 18. He doesn't act like an adult whatsoever. He acts very juvenile, including showing little parts of his boxers, like he's sagging his pants. He does it on purpose or something. He wears these Dockers pants, like nurse's pants, and then he shows like his little little boxers underwear. It's like I'm not gonna say it's a hood thing, but it's a hood thing. You slouching, you're slumping your pants, this and the other thing. He's a nurse. Guy's a nurse. I don't know if he's a head nurse, but he's usually like the one that derogates, or maybe he just he's egotistic, he's very powerful and stuff. But his name is not Ben. I forget what his name is. I already do. I should remember. But this is an intricate part, and he does inflict fear in me. And some part of me he thinks like he would just be like scratching people when he fights, and he's just stupid shit. Reminds me of my cousin that Robert Scarupa. Except Robert doesn't. I don't know. I never really seen him fight. He's like he can be grimy, this and the other thing. He can get violent. But the thing that both of those have in common, it's an eye thing. Like Robert will do this to you, and like he will haunt you, get in your mind. That guy did that one to me. It was about taking my meds. I was like, I'm not taking my meds, man. It was like it was the previous time I was in a psychiatric unit. By the way, he's from Trinitas, actually. He's from Trinitas, Elizabeth, New Jersey, and he said, "You gonna take your meds? So what are you gonna do? The fuck you gonna do?" He was acting like a hood. I was like, "Wow, aren't you a fucking like a nurse? Aren't you like supposed to be civilized?" And then he just did. Actually, the first thing, he didn't do it like this with his hand, but he just went like that, and I saw his eye come upon me. Like it was just like a dragon or like demonic devil eye. It was creepy as fuck. It wasn't just like he went like that. I was like, I don't know. I mean, you flinch. But it was the eye thing. He didn't even go like that. He didn't even move, but the eye that came at me, and I was like, that is like a demonic devil right there. Because Robert is, I think he's mentally disturbed in a lot of places. He can't think logically a lot of times. This and the other thing. That guy probably not. Or a lot of times he doesn't care. I think he inflicts fear into people. Like actually, 2 days ago, actually yesterday, before I got discharged, this guy, there's a guy, he's an Asian guy. It was my roommate. I mean, the guy was a creep. He left band-aids everywhere. He farted on purpose. He was a weirdo. I tried to talk to him. He didn't. He answered. He just said, "Close, open the door." He was a weirdo, but he didn't take his meds. And when you don't take your meds, they'll give you an injection. They'll give you an injection. You get it nonetheless, or something like that. So he goes in there. He starts toughing like, "Wake up! Come on, get up! Hey, yeah." I'm like, bro, I already know the guy. And then the creepy thing this guy did, he came over and he started smiling like this, but he was talking to somebody like 10 feet next. I was like, I know he's not smiling at me. If he is, he'd be doing something like this guy I call Skinny Black is doing. Like he tries to be nice with me. But I looked at him, I didn't even flinch. I looked at him and I looked away. And he was like talking to somebody else, yeah. And then he went, did that. He just, but I got the vibe, he just grew up from the suburbs. Like he grew up from like a nice suburban area. He just tries to be rough and tough, because I'm an NIGGA, and that. It's like, that's not supporting your claim, man. Like, that doesn't make you tough. You're going on tough, on color and barbaric reasons. Just because you can fight, that doesn't make you tough nonetheless. I don't think your body's that well developed. You actually look kind of deformed, especially how you walk, especially mentally. But it's that eye thing. It's like, he tries to get in your mind or something. And I don't know what Robert's group they would do, but I guess he would like mess with people's minds at a certain level. And it inflicts when someone does that, they could use words, this and the other thing. That guy, the nurse at Trinitas, he threatened me with injections. I think I got one or two, maybe one injections from him, and I counted him like when the first time I was there, or the second time. I don't know the second. I don't remember. But I felt anxious, and then someone is saying to me, "That's not even you, bro, homie. That's not you. That's those people feeling it, and they'll let you feel it." A lot of times, you people, whoever you are, you will do that to me. I feel whatever you're feeling, which is creepy nonetheless. But after you had so many injections, and you know what, it is the kind of thing that it's a needle and it stings, this and the other thing, but it's a psychological thing, especially when every time they call security, they call security, and what they did to me, they crowded around me, like they were going to do something. And I had a traumatic experience with, the Norwood Police Department in their ambulance. you know, and it was just like I felt like, you know, trying to drug me, but who knows, maybe they were trying to take my life or something. So it just became paranoia. This time around, when security came out, I wasn't paranoid enough. I was very much more calm. But you know, that guy is just a menace. You know, he's a destructive force. And so is there my cousin Robert G, or you know, Grzesiek Gregory Grzesiek Skorupa. I mean, you know, he's delusional and, you know, very cocky and, you know, very abrasive and all of that. You know, so those two have very similar. I'm not scared of them per se. It's just, you know, I'm annoyed with that nonchalant hatred, or nonchalant vile, and that smile, laughter, pretend like everything's alright. Yeah, come on. It's like, no, you're not that nice, you know. I know you think that, you portray that, and you have little friends over there, and they believe you. I don't believe you, you know. So you know, I get that, but it's a psychological thing these people do, especially with the eye. They let you see the eye, and it's inflict a fear inside you, you know. It was creepy and disturbing, but those two guys have a lot in common.